Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the concept of the mathematical representation of this reflection of waves. In the previous class, we have discussed about regarding the reflection of waves. When the wave is propagating from one medium to another medium, we have considered three conditions. One is a rigid boundary or a fixed boundary, and second one is a open boundary, and third one is a free boundary. What will happen to the wave if it incident on a rigid boundary, means fixed boundary, or what will happen to the wave if it meets a free boundary or a open boundary? Three conditions we have discussed yesterday. And regarding this class also, regarding reflection of waves, in this class we have to discuss about how to represent by using an mathematical equation of this reflected wave and incident wave. First condition I am taking, condition first I have considered, that is means case 1, condition 1 I am considering regarding free boundary condition. Free boundary condition. Free boundary condition. It means that the free boundary example yesterday I have discussed, that is, consider a rope. One end of the rope is in your hand and another end of the rope is tied to one of the stick, and don't tie directly rope to that stick using a ring. You can take a ring and that ring has to be moved freely along the rod, length of the rod, to the ring, attach a rope, then another end of the rope is in your hand, give jerk to your hand, the wave produces a shape as a wave, and another end of the rope is attached to the ring. When this wave is hitted to the ring suddenly moving down or upward. As a result, the reflected wave, the wave is reflecting back with a phase difference is equal to 0 degree. Let us take that diagram. Consider a wave. This is incident wave. Incident means original wave. Incident wave, that is, I am taking it as an incident wave. Let us take it as an incident wave. Imagine this is incident wave. One end of this rope is in my hand, and another end of the rope is attached to one of the bar, means stick. Stick is there here. This is a stick. This one is a stick. This is a stick. Stick, or you can take a bar, metal bar. This is a rope. If you jerk your hand up and down, the rope looking like a wave, the wave produced in rope, and another end of this rope is attached to one of the ring. This is a ring. This is a ring. This condition we are going to call it as free boundary condition. How come free boundary? This rope is attached to ring. The ring is passing through that is rope, stick. This ring is able to move freely. This ring is able to move freely along the length of the rod. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಂಗ್ ಏನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕಿಗೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಂಗ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಈ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. it is moving along the length of the rod. ಆ ರಿಂಗ್ದ ಅನದರ್ ಎಂಡನ್ನು ರೋಪಿಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯದ, ರೋಪದ ಅನದರ್ ಎಂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈ ಒಳಗದ. ನೀವು ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಜರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೌನ್ ಜರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ರೋಪ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ವೇವ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ರೋಪದ ಅನದರ್ ಎಂಡನ್ನು ರಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೋಪ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದ, ಈ ರಿಂಗನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತದ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತದ. ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ವೇವ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವೇವ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. This is incident wave. I am taking it as incident wave. Incident wave. Incident wave in the sense it is a original wave. Incident wave. Incident wave. And I have attached to the ring. The ring is not fixed here. Ring is not fixed. Ring is not fixed. Means rope is not fixed. Means this condition is called as free boundary condition. Why we are going to call it as free boundary? Because the rope is able to move freely along the length of the rod. The ring is able to move freely along the length of the rod. That's why we have to consider it as a free boundary condition. If you give a jerk to the hand, the wave is moving like this. Suddenly this trough, this trough pulling the ring in downward direction. ಈ ಟ್ರಫ್ ರಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡೌನ್ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ದ ರಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಡೌನ್. Suddenly the ring is moving down. As a result, the reflecting wave is moving in the same medium in this direction. The dotted wave is called as a reflected wave. The dotted wave is called as a reflected wave. This wave is a reflected wave. This dotted line is called as a reflected wave. As you know very well, the reflected wave moving in this direction, and the incident wave is moving in positive x and this is in negative x. Don't confuse. You just take one rope, one end is attached to the ring is passing through the stick or a bar, and another end is in your hand. Just give jerk to the rope up and down. The wave shape is produced inside the rope. When this crust pull the ring in downward direction, suddenly ring is moving down. As a result, the wave is reflecting in the rope like this in opposite direction. Therefore, I am considering two equations. One equation for incident wave and another equation for that is the reflected wave. For incident wave, amplitude is plus a, and for reflected wave also amplitude is plus a. I am consider wave equation for incident wave. Wave equation for incident wave. For incident wave means original wave. Incident wave. Incident wave. Incident wave, that is y1. I am taking it as y1. Why I have to take it as a y1? The y1 is the displacement produced by the first wave, means incident wave. Y1 wave equation I am considering a sine of omega t minus of kx. Let us consider it as equation number 1. This is a wave equation for the first wave or a incident wave. By using this equation, we have to find out the displacement. Y1 is nothing but this is the displacement produced by the incident wave from the mean point. That what we can find out by using this equation. This is equation number 1 you can take. Same, consider a wave equation for reflected wave. Reflected wave. Second, consider wave equation. Consider wave equation for reflected wave. For reflected wave means second wave, means a dotted wave. Reflected wave, that is I am indicating it as y2. Y2 is equal to same equation, a sine omega t minus of kx. One extra term I am considering here, pi. It means that, as you know very well, getting this is pi indicating is there any phase difference between the first incident wave and second, that is reflected wave. Y2, what is Y2? The displacement produced by the reflected wave. This is, what is Y1? Y1 is this one. What is Y2? Y2 is this one. Means the displacement produced by the incident wave is a Y1 and Y2 is the displacement produced by the reflected wave is a Y2. The displacement produced by the incident wave can be found out by using this equation, and the displacement produced by this reflected wave can be found out by using this equation. Let us take it as a equation number 2, and here this is omega t minus of kx, but here I considered omega t minus kx as it is. One extra term I have considered here, pi. As you know very well, what is pi? The pi is the quantity or the angle indicating the phase difference, or is there any difference in the position of the first wave and second wave, that can be found out by using a term as phi. Let us take what is pi here. Pi is equal to phase difference between first wave and second wave. Phase difference between first and second wave. That's all. I have considered an extra term as a phi. Is there any phase difference between first wave and second wave? What is the first wave? This wave, incident wave. What is the second wave? This dotted wave. The wave is reflecting back. How come? When the incident wave pull the ring in downward, then the wave, this ring is moving suddenly in downward. As a result, the reflecting wave is moving like this. In case if the ring is not moving down, then the reflected wave is returns back like this. Here the phase difference that is phi is equal to pi 2 minus pi 1. The phase difference between second wave and first wave, that is 0 degree. Means there is no phase difference between the first wave and second wave. How come? Let us take, for the first wave the angle is 0 here, for the second wave angle is also 0 here. 0 minus 0, the phase difference is 0. For the first wave the angle is 90 degree here, pi by 2. For second wave also, that is pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus pi by 2, again the phase angle is 0 here. For the first wave, for the incident wave, phase angle is 180 degree, means phi. For the second wave, the phase angle is also pi. The pi minus pi, that is pi 2 minus pi, means pi minus pi. Again the phase difference between the incident wave and that of the reflected wave is 0 degree. That's why this equation can be written as y2 is equal to a sine of omega t minus of kx plus pi. I am substituting it as 0. Therefore this becomes y2 is equal to a sine of omega t minus of kx. Let us take it as equation number 2. What is equation 1? Equation 1 is a wave equation for the first wave, that is the incident wave, and equation 2 is, that is displacement can be find out by using which wave, that is a reflected wave, or by using second equation. And now there is no phase difference between those two. And now the crest of the incident wave and crest of the getting reflected wave, exactly they are in phase. In phase means exactly they have merged. If the phase difference between those two waves is 0 degree, then we are going to call it as, that condition is in phase. In phase meaning the phase difference between those two waves is 0 degree. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಎರಡು ವೇವ್ದ ನಡಕ ಫೇಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ 0 ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಇನ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ವೇವ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಒಳಗದಾವ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್. and here the crest of the incident wave and crest of the reflected wave, both they are in phase, merge ಆಗಿದಾವ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎ incident wave the amplitude plus a, reflected wave the amplitude plus a plus 2a you are getting. and here for incident wave amplitude is plus a, for incident wave amplitude is plus a, that is this one. For reflected wave also plus a plus 2a. Here also for incident wave plus a, for reflected wave also plus a plus 2a, means the amplitude become at twice the individual wave. Amplitude becomes double because both the waves are in phase. ಎರಡು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮರ್ಜ್ ಆಗಿದಾವ. ಒಂದೇ ವೇವ್ ದ ಕ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವೇವ್ ದ ಕ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮರ್ಜ್ ಆಗ್ಯಾವ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೇಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ 0 ಐತಂದ್ರ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಎರಡು ವೇವ್ ಕೂಡಿದಾಗ ಅದರ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ a plus a 2a ಆಗ್ತದ. ಅದರ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ when those two waves they are merged, when those two waves they are merged, I am taking this diagram again here. How come? Let us take for incident wave plus a, for reflected wave also plus a plus 2a. This is the resultant wave. This wave I have considered it as a bigger. ಎರಡು ವೇವ್ ಕೂಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದಾವ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಗ್ ವೇವ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. plus a per incident plus a per reflected, then you are getting this is plus 2a. Here minus a per incident, this is minus a, per reflected also minus a, per reflected also minus a minus 2a plus a that is plus 2a, and here minus a and minus a, we are getting this is minus 2a, means wave becomes double. This is a resultant wave. This wave we are going to call it as resultant wave. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ ವೇವಿಗೆ ಏನಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೇವ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೇವ್. This is a incident wave. This dotted is a reflected wave. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡಿದಾಗ ನಾ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ವೇವ್, that is a resultant wave. This is equation for incident wave. This is equation for a reflected wave. And what about the equation for resultant wave? We have to find out the displacement produced by the resultant wave. Therefore, the wave equation for resultant wave can be written as, that is y is equal to y1 plus y2. What is y? The displacement produced by the resultant wave is a y. And what is y1? The displacement produced by the incident wave, that is y1. And what is y2? Displacement produced by the reflected wave, means a dotted wave. And what is y? The sum of displacement produced by the incident wave and the displacement produced by the reflected wave. If you combine, you are getting the total displacement produced by the combined wave, means a resultant wave. Y is equal to, what is y1? That is a sine of omega t minus of kx plus, what is y2? Here, as you know very well, a sine of omega t minus of kx, then you are getting y is equal to 2a sine of omega t minus of kx, means this is the third equation indicating the displacement can be find out by using this equation for which wave? For resultant wave. As you know very well, let us see here. For incident wave amplitude is a, for dotted wave amplitude is a, but for resultant wave amplitude is 2a. See here, amplitude is 2a. Getting ಎರಡು ವೇವ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ವೇವ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವೇವ್ ಕೂಡ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಬಿಗ್ ವೇವ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಆ ಬಿಗ್ ವೇವಿಗೆ ನಾವೇನಂತೀವ? ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೇವ್ ಅಂತೀವ. ಆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೇವ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವೇವ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಿಚ್ ವೇವ್? ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೇವ್. As you know very well, the amplitude of the resultant wave is 2a. Yes, in the equation you are getting, the amplitude of the resultant wave is 2a. Getting wave equation for incident, wave equation for reflected wave, and this is wave equation for this resultant wave, and this is the condition for the phase difference is equal to 0 degree, and means I have considered it as a pre-boundary condition. I have considered it as a pre-boundary condition. Next condition, second condition I am considering. Second condition I am considering, condition number 2. Condition number 2, I am considering fixed boundary condition. I am considering a fixed boundary condition. Fixed boundary condition. Fixed boundary. And this is for free boundary, and I am considering there for of fixed boundary. And next condition, fixed boundary condition. Let us take the same diagram. Let us take the same diagram. This is a rope. This is a rope, and this is a stick. And this is a stick. And this one is a stick. And here what I am taking, this is a stick, and I am not using ring here. I am not using ring. Ring is not there. I am not using ring. Directly I am tying this rope to this stick. There rope is attached to the ring, but here ring is not there. I removed the ring. The rope is directly attached to the stick, means this is a fixed boundary condition. Fixed boundary condition means there is no ring condition, fixed boundary condition. Fixed boundary condition. And this is your hand. This is your hand. This is your hand. If you jerk up and down the rope, what you are observing? What you are observing? You are observing the rope produces a wave. The wave is producing in the rope like this. This is which wave? This is a incident wave. This is a incident wave, means the rope is looking like a wave now. The rope is looking like a wave. If you jerk up and down your hand, the rope is looking like the wave, and when this trough is pulling this knot, ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಕಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ ಈ ನಾಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ವೇವ್ ಈ ರೋಪ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದ, ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ. ಬಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ this point is not moving in down. This point is not moving in down, but their ring is there that is moving. But here this is a fixed point. When the wave is pulling this point in downward direction, but that point is not moving in downward as well as in upward, as a result this condition or this state is a fixed boundary condition. In case if this point, if this a tide point is not moving in downward, in the sense what will happen, the reflecting wave is not moving like this. The reflecting wave is not moving like this. Instead what is happening, the reflected wave is reflecting like this. The wave is reflecting like this. The wave is reflecting like this. This point is not moving down, in the sense the wave is reflecting like this, but their ring is there. When the wave is coming, that is pulling the ring in downward, as a result ring is moving in downward, as a result the wave is reflecting like this. But here there is no ring, that's why this is a pre-boundary condition. ಈ ವೇವ್ ಬಂದ ಇದನ್ನ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ಮೂವ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ವೇವ್ ಈ ತರ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಬಟ್ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅದ, ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ this wave is reflecting like this. And this is incident wave. This is incident wave. This is incident wave. And the dotted wave is reflected wave. Dotted wave is reflected wave. See here, amplitude of this incident wave is plus a, and amplitude of this reflected wave is also plus a. amplitude of incident wave is plus a and amplitude of this wave is plus a here, and here amplitude of this reflected wave here, this is minus a, this is minus a, this is minus a, and this is minus a. For crust amplitude plus a, for trough amplitude minus a. Here plus a, this is minus a for incident, plus a for incident, minus a for reflected, plus a for reflected, minus a for incident. Consider again the wave equation, but here one thing you need to understand, the phase difference between incident and reflected wave is 180 degree, but there 0 degree. We can see first consider wave equation. Consider wave equation for incident wave, that is yi means incident, I means incident. Here don't take 1 and 2, this is incident, this is a reflected, you can take it as R, and here this is incident plus R, and here also same, this is a reflected wave, this is also reflected wave, this is incident wave, that is A sin omega t minus kx. Let us take it is a first equation, and consider wave equation for reflected wave, that is indicating as yr, a sin of omega t minus of kx. One extra term I have considering, that is phi indicating as you know very well phase difference between incident and reflected wave. We can find out yr is equal to a sin of omega t minus of kx. Phi value we have to substitute here. Let us consider from this point I am taking the reference, from this point I have taken the reference. For example, I am taking this as a reflected wave. For reflected wave 0 degree here, for reflected wave pi by 2 here means 90 degree here, this is 90 degree. For reflected wave it is 180, for reflected wave it is 180. For example, reflected wave phase angle 0 here, for reflected wave phase angle is 90 degree here, 90 degree here, here 0 degree. For reflected wave phase angle here is 180 degree. Reflected wave 0, reflected wave 90 degree here, reflected wave 180, and incident wave is 0 here, 90 here, 180 here. Reflected wave 0, reflected wave 90, reflected wave 180. At this point for reflected wave angle is 180. For incident wave 0 here, for incident wave 90 degree here, for incident wave 180 here. Only at this point, what is the phase angle for reflected wave? 180. At this point, what is the phase angle for incident wave? 0. 180 minus 0, that is 180 degree, means pi radian. Therefore, phase difference pi 2 minus pi 1, this is for reflected wave, this is for incident wave. At this point for reflected wave 180 degree means pi radian, minus at this point for incident wave 0 degree means pi is equal to pi radian in the sense in terms of degree how much it is, 180 degree. Substitute here, this is pi is nothing but 180, pi means 180. As you know very well, 180 plus theta, let us take it as a theta term. 180, this is 180 plus theta, this is whole term is a theta. Therefore theta is equal to omega t minus of kx. Consider this one. 180 plus theta means third quadrant, that is third quadrant ಒಳಗಡೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ, ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ. In the third quadrant, sign is negative. In the third quadrant, sign is negative. Sign is negative and it is not converting as a other function. ಯಾವಾಗ ಸೈನ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಏನಿರಬೇಕಾ, ಒಂದು 90 ಮೈನಸ್ ತೀಟಾ ಅಥವಾ 90 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ತೀಟಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ 270 ಮೈನಸ್ ತೀಟಾ ಆರ್ 270 ಮೈನಸ್ ತೀಟಾ. 180 ಮತ್ತು 360 ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್? ಇನ್ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಂಟ್ ಎ ಸೈನ್, ಇನ್ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಂಟ್ 180 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ತೀಟಾ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಂಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸೈನ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದ, ಮೈನಸ್ ಇರ್ತದ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್. ದ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಂಟ್ ಸೈನ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್, ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ negative in a third quadrant. Minus a sin 180 plus theta, that is sin theta, omega t minus of kx. 180 plus sin 180 plus theta, sin theta, this is theta. Sin 180 plus theta is just sin theta and a as it is. In the third quadrant sin is a negative term, that's why I have taken this is the equation for reflected wave. Let us take it as equation number 2. It is first, it is 2. Then if incident wave and reflected wave merged means what will happen? Let us take, if incident wave and reflected wave merged means what will happen? For incident wave this is plus a, for reflected wave this is minus a. Plus a minus a getting cancelled, there is no crust, there is no trough. Next, for reflected wave amplitude is plus a, for incident wave amplitude is minus a. Plus a minus a getting cancelled and there is no crust, there is no trough, the wave getting cancelled, destroyed. And here for incident plus a, for reflected minus a, plus a minus a getting cancelled, there is no wave, cancelled, there is no crust, there is no trough. Here for reflected wave plus a, for incident wave minus a, plus a minus a getting cancelled with each other, there is no further wave, then the amplitude is 0, there is no crust, there is no trough. It means that the reflected wave and incident wave both are cancelled with each other, destroyed with each other. As a result, there is no wave, there is no resultant wave, no resultant wave, there is no resultant wave, there is no resultant wave, there is no resultant wave. Therefore you are getting like this, there is no wave, wave energy getting cancelled because reflected incident both are get destroyed with each other, cancelled with each other, there is no wave. Therefore incident to reflected to ಕೂಡ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ wave cancel ಆಗ್ಯದ, there is no wave energy. How come? Incident and reflected merged now. Y is equal to y incident plus y reflected, that is a sin of omega t minus kx and plus this is minus a sin omega t minus kx, plus minus and these two getting cancelled and y is equal to 0. See here, there is no wave, there is no displacement. Yes, here ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ್ಕೊಂಡವ, this is the y. Yes, y is equal to 2a plus a, 2a, y is equal to 2a here. But here incident and reflected both they cancelled with each other when they merged with the phase difference is equal to 180 degree. Then those two waves completely destroyed or cancelled with each other. As a result, there is no constitution of wave. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೇವ್ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, destroy ಆಗಿರ್ತದ, cancel ಆಗಿರ್ತದ. That's why you are not getting a wave pattern here. The mathematics representing yes, displacement of the wave is 0. ವೇವ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಸ್ 0. ಎಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ resultant wave equation for fixed boundary condition, and this one is a resultant expression, mathematical expression for resultant wave for which a free boundary condition. ಎರಡು ವೇವ್ ದ ನಡಕ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವೇವ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ವೇವ್ ದ ನಡಕ ಪೇಜ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ 0 ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ವೇವ್ ಕೂಡ್ಕೋತಾವ, ವೇವ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಎರಡು ವೇವ್ ದ ನಡಕ ಪೇಜ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ 0 ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂತಾರ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಇನ್ ಫೇಸ್. or if there has been a phase difference between a first wave and second wave, incident wave and reflected wave, if it is 180 degree, we are going to call it as out of phase. Out of phase. Out of phase in the sense both the waves pi is equal to pi radian. ಎರಡು ವೇವ್ ನಡುಕ ಫೇಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ 180 ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಂತರ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೇಸ್. ಇಫ್ 0 degree is there, you can call it as in phase. 0 degree in phase. If 180 degree is there, we can call it as out of phase. If 0 degree is there, wave energy becomes double. If out of phase means pi radian means there is no wave, the wave energy getting cancelled with each other. You are not getting wave. Getting? This is first incident wave and reflected wave, both they have been cancelled. As a result, there is no wave. That's why y is equal to 0. Here the wave energy becomes a double. That's why you are getting here 2a. Getting? When two waves they are in phase, it means that the phase difference between those two waves is a 0 degree. Then the wave energy means the amplitude of those waves becomes a double or become twice. And if the two waves they are in out of phase, it means that the phase difference between those two waves is 180 degree. Then those two waves when they have merged, then both the waves getting cancelled or destroyed with each other. There is no wave. This is regarding a mathematical equation for fixed boundary condition and a free boundary condition. You please go through that one and note down please.